Yo, you already know it's your boy IBM Hoodlum back in effect, and we got a little content for y'all today. But before we get into the content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you are not following me on Instagram, please be sure to head over to Instagram and drop your boy a follow. That's IBM Hoodlum on Instagram, IBMH004 LUM. But you already know, man, the content for today, of course, Wack 100. I wanted to shed a little light on this No Jumper episode, maybe a week after the infamous No Jumper brawl. Wack did the unthinkable, and it might come back to hurt somebody that's real close to Wack because of what he did in this episode. But we all know why he did it. We know who he's working for. So let's get right into the video and let's dissect this thing. Let's get a little understanding of what's going on. Let's go.
R&B was like, yo, I like with Adam, and I want to meet his wife. Well, I said, you know what, I get with bro. Maybe we can like go out to lunch or brunch or some shit, whatever, right? I said, I don't want to put myself in that situation, right, to where some shit get locked. Why? Because I know what my team does, bro. So
All right, so speaking on this team, a couple days after the No Jumper brawl, he claimed IBM as his team. He was in Clubhouse bragging about what his team does. He's not a rapper. Don't come up there playing with him. Speaking on a double strip, whatever the case may be. This particular episode is when he tried to distance himself from the same people he was claiming as his team. So let's keep watching this clip real quick.
I just don't. Come on, you even said it. Wack don't pop out. Oh, Wack pop out. But bro, outside of having business with you, I've learned to respect you as a brother. So I just don't think I don't want to be there. I can go anywhere I want. I am well prepared and equipped to go.
Now, I call cap on that. Wack 100 cannot go anywhere he wants to go. Don't let this guy fool you. He's all cap, all wolf tickets. We all know there's a lot of places Wack can't go. No matter how equipped he is, he just can't go.
Any fucking where I want. But depending on the politics of the situation, I won't do it.
And this is why No Jumper is segregated between.
And you see, he tries to use the politic thing with gaming and as the reason why he won't do it. If you can go where you want and you're fully prepared, politics go out the window. Do what you want to do because you can.
Wack and Brick, they can never.
No, and then Brick, what's up with this narrative? Why dude talking about I requested that he don't be here?
Now, I want y'all to see something. What do y'all see on that desk? On that desk, there's a watch on that desk, okay? So as we watch this clip, you're going to get a good idea of why that watch is there. And this is leading up to something I wanted to point out that might have hurt his close friend. All right, let's go.
I just think that I don't think
you never had to request that.
Yeah,
that was our doing.
What are you talking about?
We've been trying to get you guys to do a podcast together for a long time. It keeps getting fucked up before it happens.
I said I would do it. Now let me ask you something. You think if I tell you, all right, I'll do it with Brick, you think I'm gonna get him in and do something to him?
Well, did you hear that? Now, mind you, I think I've spoken on it before. There was an episode that was supposed to go down 2 weeks before Loose Cannon and Brick Baby sat down that Wack purposely sabotaged. Now, if you listen to what he said, oh, you think I'm gonna do something to him? Mind you, 2 weeks before Loose and Brick Baby actually sat down was when that episode was actually supposed to happen. Remember, Wack had an episode of the Adam and Wack show where he spoke on certain things and it made Brick Baby feel like he was going to get backdoored, which ultimately led to Brick Baby turning down the sit down with Loose Cannon, which eventually happened 2 weeks later. I feel like this guy was sabotaging things purposely for a purpose. Let's go.
Bro.
No.
Right? So at the end of the day, right, I've never seen Brick. All Brick did with me was talk a little shit. I really don't know him. I know you more than I know Brick. Yeah. Because I've seen you 2, 3, 4 times, right? I don't know the dude. I don't take dudes serious like that.
Now, one thing I do know is Wack is an extremely big liar. He lies about 90 to 95% of the things that come out his mouth, okay? Jay Reed, for example, he claimed he didn't know Jay Reed. I've never seen this dude, blase, blase. Then a picture surfaces from, I think, a Dosh meeting or something like that. And Jay Reed has his arm around Wack, and, Wack tries to cover that up by saying, hey, this dude came into the picture, put his arm around me. I don't know, dude. But what a lot of people don't know, well before the no jumper brawl, they actually sat down and had dinner. Loose Cannon was there. Sharice Mills was there. Whole Dosh Network, Jay Reed, Wack. Oh, trust me, Wack was very aware of who Jay Reed was.
I just don't. Right? I mean, Adam, if I was tripping, I wouldn't have pulled his motherfucking coattail when he was down bottom in Miami. If I'm tripping, I'm like, oh, go ahead, you handle the business. Get him out the way.
Yeah, it seems like you guys could have a cordial conversation.
They do. They speak.
Yeah.
Brick was forced in a way to.
I feel like he always tried to make it seem like he protected Brick in certain areas. The incident in Florida where he so-called got a phone call from some people saying they're about to get Brick, and I called Brick and let him know I saved him. Brick don't like you, Wack. You don't like Brick. Let's go.
Be the voice of a situation because he was the one with a platform. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because Big U don't want to come yapping about you all the time, so he's got to kind of
be the voice.
Brick
right?
got to speak
and then
for him.
If you talk to Brick one-on-one, he didn't even want to do that, but it's the reason he had to do that. Right? So, I get it. Now, I did the best I can. I put out.
Now, you see he glances over at the watch and listen to the words after.
An APB. I said, who got the watch?
Whose watch is that?
I guess this is dude watch. It's a fake Michael Kors.
I was gonna say that's a $20.
I guess this is dude's watch. He is speaking on Jay Reed. Okay. Now, I didn't understand why he brought the watch back up to No Jumper. Okay. If there was just an incident where somebody so-called got robbed for that watch, why would you bring the evidence of a robbery back to the crime scene? Okay. Very much in question. Didn't understand it, but who we all think Wack is might be the reason why he bought that watch back up to No.
Watch in Santee Alley.
It's fake Michael Kors. It ain't
How you gonna
even-
have a fake Michael Kors?
It don't even look at it.
Because
Don't
real
even,
Michael Kors.
it don't
is
even
boozy.
say the S. It just say Kors.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he continues to troll. Oh, a fake watch, this, that, not knowing that this is going to hurt in the long run. Okay? Pay attention.
This guy, yeah.
Are you serious?
Michael Hardcore.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So look, bro. Listen. Bro, listen. You come get your shit or whatever.
I feel like this is not analogous with the other stuff that you're saying. You're saying that
Then he says, you can come get your ish. Crazy work. Crazy, crazy work, right?
the way that you and Luce, et cetera, responded was entirely defensive, but then you're also on here showing off his watch.
No, I'm saying I put out an APB to find it.
No, you're actually showing it off, Wack. You brought the evidence of a robbery back to the scene, and you're claiming that you put an APB out on the watch. Guess what, Wack? You knew exactly who had the watch. It's on video who had the watch. So, this situation, he did something that's very damning. Somebody real close to him. He didn't even realize it. Well, maybe he did.
I don't got it. I'm not doing the brick, baby, and I'm going to tell you.
So we can keep that here and we'll
Yeah.
return it to him?
You see, I didn't even have it. Bro had the shit. He brought it in. Your f***ing editor, the cameraman guy. Now,
All right, now mind you, there's the throw off. He claims he didn't even bring it in. He puts that on the cameraman guy. So are we saying that camera guy man is the one that took the watch from Jay Reed? See, all this will be looked at. Hey, maybe it's already been looked at. Guy's crazy. Let's go.
a brick, that shit Brick doing, are you talking that shit?
What, the spiffy chain?
Yeah, Spiffy got family, bro.
Uh-huh.
His mama called me. Talked to his mama. You know, R&B was there and I was trolling. I made a pass at her.
That's Spiffy's mom.
Damn sure did.
Jesus.
I wanted to see if it could go up. I said, baby, can I get my patrol on? She said, go ahead, baby. Spiffy.
Now I call cap on all that. You know, this, like I said, this guy lies a lot, but it's entertainment. He's entertaining, but he's also doing something very, very critical in this clip, man. Gonna come back to bite him in the butt.
She was on the phone. I got right at her.
Was she choosing up or what?
Hey, she was, you know what I'm saying?
She's choosing you over her son is
Yeah,
crazy.
she was right. But what I'm saying, that shit Brick doing, I'm gonna be real respectfully.
Mm.
In some situations, it don't take Spiffy to say, hey, can y'all go? You got some people in your life that they see something going with you, you don't even gotta say nothing.
Yeah.
That shit he doing, ha, 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 on the live, ha, ha, I'm auctioning it off and all that shit. Now that can lead to a situation. So you talking this shit, I'm just being truthful with you.
I'm sure Brick can deal with that.
Okay, so what if it's when he walk out the bill?
It's crazy because I feel like this cat is infatuated with Brick Baby. He probably speaks about Brick Baby almost every episode of the Adam. I think he's jealous of Brick Baby. You know, Brick Baby is more center of attention as far as No Jumper. You know, Wack might pull bigger numbers, but you know, when we think of No Jumper, we think of Lush, Adam, Brick Baby.
I mean, that's on him.
Okay, so if that's on him, then why that ain't on them?
It's different defending yourself versus having somebody film you. I feel like you've done this whole 50-minute preamble
You really think?
to take away from the fact that Luce had somebody already filming when he punched the dude in the face because the entire...
No, I didn't like that part right there because Luce didn't have nobody filming. I felt like people were already literally just trying to throw Luce and IBM under the bus about this whole situation, not knowing that Wack was the mastermind of the whole situation.
Goal from my eyes
don't
seemed
think-
to be
I don't-
to create some content, and I would have respected it to some extent if it was just a beatdown and that everybody kept the footage on lock. No, the footage comes out the next day.
No,
Everybody
watch
uses it as a promotional technique.
No, you know everybody shit. I ain't use shit.
You posted it a bunch of times
no,
too.
No, I didn't. You a motherfucker.
Boom, right there. Now, mind you, you know, there has been a saying of Luce sent the video around. Whatever the case may be, one thing I do know for facts is Wack actually sent the video around too to be posted on social media. How do you think academics got a hold of it? How do you think Poetic Flacco got a hold of it? Okay. This guy tries to detach himself from what he did so everything can be looked at as Luce and IBM are the only ones involved in this situation.
Fucking lie.
You did. It's on your
You're
Instagram
a
repeatedly
liar.
right now.
You're a liar.
It's all over your Instagram.
After I got the 50th phone call from my brother, from my dad, from my kids, Dad, these people are saying that's you. I said, R&B, can you go find whatever they looking at and see if you can find something in there to show that ain't me? Now, you got to remember, nothing.
Now, I call Cap, mind you. The next day after the No Jumper Brawl, when I seen the video uploaded on YouTube early the next morning, which was from 600, that's how I wind up clipping it and getting the video as well. 600 decides to put the video, the raw footage of the No Jumper Brawl on YouTube. Didn't edit it, nothing. Just put the raw footage. Now that he's claiming Luce sent it to him and told him to post it. I mean, are you Luce's bitch, 600? Because any gang member looking at that video, if you're a big 6-0, would have never agreed to put that video on the internet, okay? But let's see the footage.
Nothing about my clip shows, I'm just showing that's me there and dude is on the wall.
Now, he hinted towards he had to have R&B go look for this clip that they're talking about, Cap. That next morning, I went into Clubhouse after I seen the video uploaded by 600. As I'm in Clubhouse, I'm listening. And still early because it was a little bit after I seen the video being uploaded on YouTube by 600. I'm listening to Wack and a bunch of his 100 side dweebs act to the No Jumper video, sending it around to the 100 side people in the Clubhouse, and they're in Clubhouse reacting to the video. Okay, so this is all cap. R&B didn't have to go look for anything. This dude already had it. I know who airdropped it to him. He got the video airdropped to him right after the situation, literally minutes after the situation. It was airdropped to Wack. Okay, ended around to his team. They're all in Clubhouse reacting. And then he later on he lied about not knowing who posted it, and he had not sent it to anybody, not knowing that I was in Clubhouse lurking, listening to him and his people react to the video he sent them.
It got an arrow pointing to Wack and an arrow pointing to dude. It shows me sitting here with the sweats I had on because I think our colors were similar, and then it shows his sweats. That's it.
A lot of people
I'm
did
not
think
posting
that
yet.
Wack got beat up.
Yeah,
That's all-
bro, I got like, it's crazy.
to the point
And then I'm
where
gonna be real. I had to do it because, third, my phone started ringing from them people that don't call me unless it's that. And these are those people that
Now, I'll call cap on that as well. I don't think your phone was ringing. I don't think there's people that think this is that. You're all cap, Wack.
say, hey, what's up with blood? But where blood at? Nah, that ain't that, bro. Because they'll go react. I'm getting calls from boogeymen. Because they thinking somebody did that to me. He had something to do with it. So once again, I'm saving dude. Because I could have just not answered, not said nothing, and they go out and move. I don't got it, bro. Don't feed off into this, he from the valley and he from the all this type of shit, right? It's people in this world that really love me state to state all through here.
Now, I call cap on that as well. If you got people that's called the boogeyman dealing with you, you should be able to go wherever you want to go, Wack, without politics being an issue. Fabricated, wolf tickets through and through. The reason why you're in Las Vegas, my guy.
Walked too many prisons, did a lot of things, right? It ain't all Pacoima with me. I got Compton with me, Long Beach with me, Pasadena with me, all kind of shit with me, right? When I move. So if you go look at what I posted, it's not the clown, it's to say, hey, y'all, stop listening to this shit. It ain't me.
Let's read your caption on the post. Sorry, try again. Y'all 0-5 with fake hashtag that's Wack sighting. It'll never be that easy with me. I fight back. Pyru is
How
in
many
my
times you saw
soul.
4?
Now, come on, man. If you look at the video, I felt like he told immediately. Let's just say nobody could identify nobody in that video when it all popped off. One of the first things I hear come out of somebody's mouth is loose, loose, loose. Don't do him like that, loose. He identified the perpetrator in the video immediately. See, y'all got to pay attention to what this dude does. Remember, his team supposedly grabs him, puts him in the SUV after he already identified the homie several times. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention.
4 extras whoop Wack's ass. Let's keep it real. You didn't see that one?
We saw it.
They had another one with like, if you bald-headed and brown-skinned and you can't see the face, they say it's me.
It's the fact that you're so concerned with saving face in this situation by debunking a narrative that no serious person actually believed, than the fact that we now have
we
this
debunking?
air of violence around this
Adam,
place.
I'm
And we
gonna
have
be real.
people like Van Lathan, who lives 30 minutes from here and wants to do an interview over Zoom because he doesn't want to pull up to the building because he's afraid that he's going
Who
to
the
get his
fuck is
chin
Van
checked
Lathan?
by a fucking gang member in the parking lot because he just saw it all over Instagram.
Who's Van Lathan?
Now, the whole purpose of this content today, point out why did Wack bring the evidence of a robbery back to the scene. Now, that being said, person who took the watch is somebody very, 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 very close to Wack 100. That's how Wack wound up with the watch to bring it back to no. And guess what? He just implicated his man in that crime. I'm IBM Hoodlum. I'm out. Peace.